The story of the Cockroach Janata Party is taking a new turn. What started as a satirical online movement, what many dismissed as just another social media trend, is now attempting to step out of the digital world and enter the streets. Abhijeet Dipke, the founder of the Cockroach Janata Party, has announced that he will return from the United States to India on June 6th. His destination is not a television studio, not a political rally, not an election campaign. He says he is coming to Delhi to lead a peaceful protest at Janta Manta, demanding the resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan over examination-related controversies and alleged failures in the education system. Now, whether one agrees with Dipke or not, whether one supports the Cockroach Janata Party or finds it ridiculous, one fact cannot be denied. The movement has managed to capture the imagination of a large section of young Indians. And that should worry every political party in the country. Remember, the Cockroach Janata Party was not born from a traditional political struggle. It was born from anger, sarcasm, frustration, and social media culture. The movement emerged after controversial remarks comparing unemployed youth to cockroaches triggered widespread reactions online. Most political parties ignored it initially. Many thought it would disappear within a few days. Instead, it exploded. Millions of young people started following it online. Memes became slogans, satire became political commentary. A digital joke slowly transformed into a platform for expressing public frustration. But here is the bigger question. Can online outrage become a real movement? History tells us that social media can create momentum. It can create visibility, it can create pressure. But real political influence requires organization, leadership, discipline, and sustained public engagement. That is where many digital movements struggle. In fact, several observers have already pointed out that while the Cockroach Janata Party has enormous online visibility, it still lacks a significant offline structure. Perhaps that is why June 6th becomes important. This protest may not simply be about the education minister. It may actually be a test of whether the followers behind the screens are willing to show up in real life, a test of whether frustration can be converted into political action, a test of whether India's youth are merely consuming content or are prepared to participate in democratic processes. Interestingly, Dipke has repeatedly stressed that the movement believes in peaceful and constitutional methods of protest. He has called upon young people to exercise their democratic rights rather than engage in disruption or violence. At the same time, the movement has already found itself at the center of legal and political controversies. Its social media accounts have faced restrictions. Court battles are underway. Questions are being raised about its intentions, funding, and long-term objectives. This has only increased public curiosity. In politics, sometimes opposition can create more attention than support itself. The larger message emerging from this entire episode is something that India's political establishment cannot afford to ignore. Young Indians are restless. They are frustrated about jobs, they are frustrated about examinations, they are frustrated about opportunities, and perhaps most importantly, many feel that nobody is listening to them. The Cockroach Janata Party may survive, it may disappear, it may evolve into something completely different, but the anger that gave birth to it is very real. And unless mainstream politics starts addressing those concerns seriously, more such movements will continue to emerge. Because when a generation feels unheard, it eventually finds its own language. And sometimes that language arrives in the form of satire. Sometimes it arrives in the form of protest. And sometimes it arrives carrying the symbol of a cockroach. The question now is simple. On June 6th, will the movement remain an internet phenomenon, or will it become something much bigger?